In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create workflow in Slack tutorial. We're going to walk through the basic process of creating a simple workflow in Slack, step by step. By the end, you'll know how to start a workflow, choose what triggers it, and follow the on-screen prompts to get it running for your team. First, open Slack on your desktop. Look over to the left-hand sidebar where you normally see your channels and direct messages. Near the bottom of that sidebar, you'll see a plus sign. This is where you can create new things in Slack, including workflows. Go ahead and click on that plus sign. When you click it, a small menu will appear with different options. From this menu, find and click on Workflow. This takes you into Slack's Workflow Builder interface. If it's your first time here, don't worry. Slack will guide you quite a bit, and you can always come back and edit anything later. Once the Workflow Builder opens, you'll be asked how you want this workflow to start. Look for the option that says Choose an Event and click on it. An event is what Slack calls the thing that kicks off or triggers your workflow. For example, an event could be someone joining a channel, a specific emoji reaction, or even a scheduled time. After you click Choose an Event, Slack will show you a list of possible triggers. This is where you select the trigger that makes the most sense for the process you're trying to automate. Click on the trigger you want to use. If you're just experimenting, you might pick something simple, like a shortcut or a message posted in a certain channel. Once you've selected a trigger, Slack will guide you through the remaining setup with on-screen prompts. Follow these prompts carefully. You may be asked to choose which channel the workflow should use, what message should be sent, or whether you want to collect information from people using a form. Take your time to read each screen so you understand what you're configuring. As you go, you can preview what the workflow will do, and you'll have the chance to go back and adjust any settings if something doesn't look right. When you're done following the prompts, save and publish your workflow. That's all there is to it. Click the plus sign, choose workflow, pick an event, select your trigger, and follow the on-screen steps to finish.